Hi, this is Jacob with RemoveVirus.org, and today we're going to be taking a look at how to remove personal security from your system, and this is a full removal guide. And so let's go ahead and get started. This is basically what it looks like here, and this is a clone of several other rogue Trojans that have been out there. And this is what you get when you try to activate the key, or basically it'll pop up on you trying to get you to purchase it. If you actually went to the license screen, you actually get this, it'll come up. And you have they're charging you 70 bucks or 80 bucks for the product. It is a false product. It shows bogus and fake scan results, if you couldn't already tell. And the other thing that most people are going to notice on this too is their desktop. You'll notice that my desktop have no icons on it. Well, you may not be able to see because I got all this up still. This is the main user interface right here. And these, basically everything it finds here, it's all false. Nothing is accurate there. And that's my desktop. You'll see that it's blank right now, and that's because it's actually masking the desktop. It's fairly common for threats like this. Now if I try to bring up the task manager, I'm going to hold down Control-Delete, and if you can do it, some people may find that they are able to. In a couple of our testings of this, we have been able to use the task manager with this particular variant that we have. We cannot, but if you can, that'd be the best place to start. And just what you want to do is you want to actually end the personal security process, which is P security in most cases. And if not, is what you can do is you can go ahead and browse over using the Windows Explorer to the actual C drive, program files, personal security. Now let me show you how we do that. Just for all the novices out there, go ahead and hit start. My computer, if you're in Vista or Windows 7, it'd just be computer. And do expect your PC to be pretty slow. It's very common with threats like this for it to be slow. So I'm going to go ahead and choose the C drive, program files. And then after program files, we're going to actually go to the personal sec folder. You're going to see it right here. And go ahead and open up that. And in most cases, you'll just be able to rename this. You can try to delete it, right-click, delete. Chances are it's not going to delete for you. And the reason why is because the process is currently in use. And there we are, and you'll see it's in use. Now, if you're looking at this and you're like, oh no, this is way too hard for me to do, don't worry. You can always go over somewhere like onlinecomputerrepair.org. Again, that's onlinecomputerrepair.org. It's a company we recommend out in all of our videos. They're great at removing viruses and threats online. Anyways, on to this, we'll go ahead. And if you have any questions on this video, feel free to post them. Not on any social networking site. These videos always end up on YouTube and the like, which is great and fantastic because it gets the information out. But we do not support any videos posted on YouTube. So just head over to the RemoveVirus.org website and ask your questions there. So basically, just rename it anything you want. And now, what's going to happen is next time your computer starts up, it's going to try to start this file up, but because it's renamed, it's not going to be able to. And if you can, I see there's a system.dat file. Chances are I can remove that. Let's see if I can. And I was able to. I might be able to delete this now too. Highly doubt it. Usually you cannot, but you never know until you try it. And no, I can't. There's the error message we got right there. So go ahead and reboot your computer. By rebooting, I mean turn it off and turn it back on now that you rename this file. And chances are your desktop will be good. And then we'll cover the rest of this threat. And I'll see you after we reboot. Alright, we went ahead and rebooted the computer. And as you'll see, I'm going to hold down the Control-Alt-Delete key. And the task manager is working just fine. And this personal security software is not currently running. So now what we need to do is go in. Find the personal sec folder again, right click on it, and just go ahead and delete it. And many people will also notice that this software gives a fake blue screen. So if you get a blue screen during the process of this, and then you'll see what looks like Windows rebooting and reloading up, and you'll see a warning there basically saying, hey, Windows Security recommends that you purchase this product. That is part of the whole falseness of this whole program itself. And now we need to go into the msconfig here and make sure that there's no other traces roaming around here. So I'm going to go right here, type in msconfig, hit OK. And this still works on Windows 7 and Vista too. It's just the start and then the search there. Take a minute or two for it to pop up. We're We're going to go ahead and go under the Startup tab. We want to check right in here to make sure that there isn't anything pointing to personal security. If it is, go ahead and uncheck it, and then it should give you the file path, which should be the one we already deleted. And then we need to go in and delete that particular registry key. And if we look here, I have something that should not be here, and I can tell you right now that this HFQ should not be there, and it wasn't in the rest of the other test trials that we did on this particular personal security virus. However, everything is different. You know, each and every variant will be a little bit different. If you see something like this that goes under your username locals temp, and the temp's the big giveaway, that right there tells me that's not something real. So go ahead and uncheck that, and then we have to delete this registry key. Also bring up your task manager again, Control Delete. Let's wait for that bad boy to come up. I'm going to find it right here. I'm going to go ahead and end that process because I know it's malicious. Now let's go ahead and delete that process. And I scroll down to it, and there's actually two listed here. I'm going to go ahead and delete those both. And you can because it's a temp folder anyways, you can delete everything in there. It's not going to matter. Let's try that again. Delete. Yes. And there they go. So let me go ahead and show you how to edit a registry key too. But before we do that, I went ahead and scanned using my favorite program here. It's Spyware Doctor with the antivirus, and you can find a coupon too in the article on our website, removevirus.org. Feel free and ask your questions there too as well. Like we said in the beginning, we don't answer questions on any social networking sites at all, just purely on removevirus.org. Or once again, if you need help with this, you can head on over to onlinecomputerrepair.org. They can remove this threat for you automatically online. And we'll notice here that after I ran the scan, it said msa.exe, so I have to go to, just like we deleted that one file before, we have to browse down to this and delete this particular key to MSA. And I actually see it over here too. So I'm going to end that. I'm going to go ahead and delete it. So let me find that file tray. There it is under the location that Spyware Doctor pointed out for us. Delete. Let's take a look at what else we have to do. And these are some registry values. You see some registry keys in here, and we should list these on our website too as well, which registry keys you'll need to delete. But we do always recommend you use software to delete files like this, and definitely to actually do the repair of the registry that needs to happen. I'll see, looking at this right here, I can tell right off the bat that this one's for your desktop. If you're unable to change your desktop or it's been hijacked, it's because of this trace right here. But we're going to go ahead and that registry key we showed you earlier, we're going to show you how to at least go in and delete one registry key, just because this is for educational purposes. So I'm popping down in the system tray again. Start. We're going to type in reg edit. And this will bring up the Windows Registry Editor. This is what it should look like for you. So I'm going under the H key current user as instructed. Software. Microsoft there. Windows current version run. And oftentimes this is where your other virus, the actual thing pointing to it to start up, will be too as well. So I'm just going to right click on this. I'm going to delete that entry because we know we don't want that value. And that's how you go in and delete a registry key, and we'll have the rest of them listed on our website too as well. And it is important for you to actually have those removed. And I usually always recommend people use software to actually remove it. The whole point of this video isn't necessarily, yes, it's for educational purposes to show you how to remove the entire threat, but at the same time it's to get you to the point where you can use real security software to remove it. And that's it for this video. If you have any questions, feel free and ask them at removevirus.org. Take care.